Hello, John Tapp again. Short video here to I'm going to call it Nested Frequencies Part 1, just to show you how to set up nesting in the new Mooses version 4. So I'm going to start up Mooses. So I'm going to start menu. Mooses for Windows. There is an update. Just going to say OK. By the way, when you get one of these updates, you should be able to agree to the license and then put in your code again. If you have any trouble with that, let me know and I'll reset your license for you. Latest is 461. Okay, so on my other screen here I have this TCO data folder. This is Lily data collected with some event and interval mixed mode by a colleague of mine in special ed upstairs here at Vanderbilt. Just to show you what it looks like, here's the data files folder. Okay, so I'm going to load up that code file. On the desktop, TCO data. This is code file. We have a duration level of activity that's about their structured and unstructured activity. And what we're interested in for this video is looking at these initiation responses within activities. So we have our social interaction initiation responses in group 0, of our activity in group 2. So to set that up, I'm going to go into this is in the code file part. I'm going to go into the group nesting tab, and it's already set up, but I'm going to undo it. I'm going to remove it just to show you how to do it. So I'd pick activity. You add the selected, which is the top. You can select top if you want another top level. And I'm going to select activity and see how it says selected. And then I'm going to put the social interaction underneath that. I'm going to exit saving this file. And that setting is saved with the code file. Okay, now I need an output file to put the output in. And for this demo, I'm going to do Excel in the next version. For this, I just want to do the text format. Oh, nice. I'm going to fix that bug. I cleared the output file when there wasn't one, and that's not good. I'll fix that bug, and you will have 462 here in a minute. Let's run it again and not do that. Oops. It's a new one. So I'm going to create an output file. I already have one here, so I'm just going to use it, save it, clear it out, just for a text file for now. We'll look at the Excel output of this in a little bit. And I just need a few files in here, and I could drag all these in there and do them all. I'm going to do 3 or 4 because all of them takes a long time from experience. So I'm doing 5 of them. And you can save these sets. So I'm going to save this file set. I'll use the name that's already there. Place it yes. Then you can just open that file set next time and it's the same files. Of course, it doesn't look like it changed because it's the same files, but anyway, you can save these sets. A lot of people don't mess with that, but that's fine. It's easy to drag them in and just run them, but if you need to save these, you can. So then I'm going to look at my preferences just to make sure I'm on Mooses, Lily, event, or mixed mode files. This is a mixed mode file where some codes are recorded on an interval, but it still looks the same. In my frequencies and duration, I'm just going to say I want to only nest it this time, just to make it simpler. Let me show you what those files look like, just in case you haven't seen them. If you look at one, they look like event, comma, time, event, comma, time, event, comma, time. So it's code, comma, time with a header. Alright, so I've got a few of them in here. I'm going to do a test read, just make sure it reads them correctly. It did read them correctly. Clear that out of the output. I'm going to go ahead and do the frequencies and durations. Run selected. I've added the status bar on the bottom so you'll know it's doing something. Okay, and I want to just explain this output a little bit so you'll be familiar with what it's doing. So this has done it for each file, and it's also done it at the end for pooled. And there's some caveats that I won't go into with these piped codes in a little bit. I won't go into those in this video, but I just want to explain to you what this means. So this is the SACT code, happened for 2670 seconds with no codes happening in the 0 level in our count frequency codes and our interaction codes that we had. So it does tell you how much time nothing of those happened in those. Remember, those are just count codes. They only happen on the second that they happen. So if you look at this line, this structured activity target had a PSA happen twice, had a PRA happen twice, and during RNT a PRA happened twice, and that's just in this file. In UNACNT, a PSP happened once, and these other two lines are just nothing happened in the count code level. Just to look at one a little more exciting, there was 10 PRAs during SACTs in the second file. A little more exciting. There was 11 PRAs during UNACNT in this file, and there was 2 PRAs during RNTs. Okay, so that's just how to read that. At the bottom it will pool these, and you can just skip to pooled if you don't care about the individual results. And check that box right there to do that. But in the next video I'm going to talk about how to deal with this in Excel, because it's a little, I don't know, a little involved. There's a lot of things that can happen, and so we look at the Excel output and deal with it in Excel a little bit, and how to get that data together for a bigger study analysis that you're working on. So that's it for this video, the basics of nesting, how to set up the nesting, how to run the nesting, how to read the textual output of the nesting. So I'm going to stop this video, and I'll see you in nesting version 2. I mean, not version 2, session 2.